Well, hello and welcome to Jimmyism Total Nerdy channel. Now I have been using my SteelSeries Rival 310 for more than a year. So I wanted to give you a little user experience review of how it's been and how it's been holding up. So let's go. Here we have it, the Rival 310, SteelSeries Rival 310, and I've been using this one for over a year now. And I can say that in general, I'm very happy with this mouse. So of course, it's a mouse for larger-handed people, and I have pretty large hands, I think. And if you have super small hands, this mouse might be absolutely terrible. Now, it's for right-handed people. I don't know if there is a left-handed version, but for right hand, it sits well, but you can't use it very well in left hand, of course not. But the hand grip is the absolutely best mouse I have ever tried, ever. Like, the grip for this thing is super, super good. I think it's really nice. It's one thing it's a little bit hard to know where you should put these fingers, because it's, again, if you put them on the surface, you might actually kind of pinch them a little bit when you slide like this. So you kind of have them semi-hovering like this in the air when you use it. The slide of this mouse is pretty good, but not as good as some other mice. However, I use a SteelSeries mouse on a Corsair mat, and the Corsair mouse works awesome on this surface, so that might have something to do with it as well. Maybe I should try with a SteelSeries mat and see if it slides better. But these pads, they look fine still, at least. So, one thing with this mouse is that a little small annoying moment. You see this RGB here? I don't know if I'm making this up, but I think you can feel a slight increase in warmth on this under this lamp here, like this LED. It's just slightly. So it's made it so that sometimes I just turn off the LED to not bother about it. Right. The mouse, like the clicking motion, it's pretty nice, it's decent, but I must actually be fair and say that my Corsair Scimitar mouse is nicer to click on. This is not as nice to click on, but it's also a more cheap mouse. The scroll wheel is something I don't like about this mouse. It sounds a lot, it's a little bit hard, and clicking the damn scroll wheel, you have to use force almost to click it. I don't like that. This little button here can switch between like two moods. I don't use I don't use the SteelSeries engine. I use it just as it is because, I've stopped using the engine because I don't want to have IQ and the SteelSeries engine, basically. Now, these forward and backwards button, they're very nice because you can press them with like different joints of your thumb, so it's very easy to use. The clicking motion is not as nice as as other mice, like the Corsair one, but I think it's pretty much decent. Like the comfort and ease of use of this mouse makes up for it. Now, I'm a fan of cabled mouse. And it's really light, so this mouse is the mouse I use for like all FPS game, when I need to be fast, move around like this, and because when I use another mouse, I might accidentally click another button, because you see this Scimitar here, it has like a lot of buttons to press, and I accidentally press them. This thing, there is no accidental button to press. If I need to get a real grip on it, I just hold it below there, pinch it there. And when I use these buttons, I just bring it up like that. It works fine. And yeah, that's like that. The cable of this, it's not braided. And I realized that I actually prefer this rubber cable for a braided cable, because it slides much better back and forth. It doesn't get stuck like the braided cable of the Corsair mouse I have there. So I'm comparing them very much because that's the two mice I use, so yeah. But yeah, that's kind of that. It's super comfortable. But the one thing that I really don't like about this is that this little rubber pad here, you can see it started to actually peel off here. I need to glue this thing back. Yeah, so you'll need to, God damn it, you'll need to just get it stuck in there. Come on, don't break. Yeah, so this one, I've heard about it before. This one, after a year, it will probably wanna fall off, so make sure it sits in this little compartment here, and you might need to refill with the glue here. So that's something, of course, that's something SteelSeries really need to fix on this like mouse. It falls off. Also, this kind of rubber surface here, it feels a little bit glue. It little bit gross because like a lot of things stuck in it. It's hard to clean. You can't remove it because you know you shouldn't. So it would be nice if there was some kind of, I don't know, plastic piece to put in here instead of a rubber thing. But at least the rubber isn't sticky, so that's one good thing. So in general, this is one of the absolutely best mouse I ever used. The comfort is great. It really fits great in your hand, but it's probably better for larger-handed people. It's light, so you can pick it up when you do like this. That's super nice. The cable doesn't get stuck, and nothing except this thing has broken on it. Okay, the clicking is not as good as my Corsair mouse and some other mice, but I still say that the clicking of this mouse is still average. It's still in the average area. It's not like bad. Like I've used some cheap mice where the clicking is like honestly bad, like cheap HP mouses and stuff like that. And this is average. It's just that the Corsair one is better for clicking. But yeah, the grip on this is greater. So I still use this more often than I use this one because, you know, I have specific uses for this one, like editing video and playing some games, but you'll need to spend a lot of time on setting this up. I don't even use the engine for SteelSeries, and it still works fine. It still works great. So I'd recommend this mouse absolutely for anyone who plays FPS games, prefer cabled mouses, and have a little bit larger hands. Or medium hands. They probably fit those as well. But small hands, I think it might be hard to get a good grip on this one. So take it or leave it. That's my review of this mouse after this 1 year of use. And I hope it's been helpful for you. So buy it or not. And well, see you. Thanks a lot for watching this video. And if you liked it, please leave a like and do subscribe for future videos. This is your host, Jim Resem, signing out.